back to Inspired by Amoanimah. So as you all know, my channel is all about inspiring, it's all about educating, it's all about bringing you new things like fashion and all that. And today I have here with me my lovely ADOM. ADOM also means grace, so hey, we usually just say grace, but she prefers ADOM. She's an international student in Brunel University. I'm going to have a chat with her today about how she applied, how she got in, and how she's finding life in the UK in general. So stay tuned and watch her. She's be doing my makeup. We're going to do, excuse me, a Mother's Day inspired look, right? Yes. I'll leave that to her to do whatever she wants to do. The other thing is, I know this girl has got a lot of potential. That is one of the main reasons why I brought her here. She doesn't even believe in herself, but I see more of myself in her. She's resilient, she's a fighter, just like myself. So we click, don't
that
we?
much, very much.
We click a lot. So yeah, we're just gonna have a normal chat at home with me, find out a bit more about herself, and then we do the makeup in the process. So if you have any questions, please just bring in your questions and we can ask her. So anyway, without me talking too much, let me just bring you ADOM. She's going to introduce herself. So over to you, Zay.
Thank you. So my name is Grace, but I prefer to be called ADOM, just like she said. And yes, today we are just going to do a normal nude makeup. Not necessarily nude, but then I think it should be nude with a bit of drama. And yes,
I love that. I love the drama part.
It should be with a bit of drama. And yes, I'm an international student in Brunel University, London. And then I'm going to have a chit chat, like she said, talking through how I started my process, how I got in here in the UK, how life has been. So stay with us through everything and then try to enjoy. It's going to be fun, very fun.
Okay, so let's start.
Mm-hmm.
You do your thing and I'll be asking you the questions. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So tell us a bit more about yourself personally, like, who you are, your likes, your dislikes, where you're from in Ghana. We know you're an international student, but I have given out the clue you're from Ghana. So tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, so just like you said, my name is Grace. I'm from a family of 3, my mom, my dad, and myself only.
She's an only child, just like me. You see how we click.
So we click that much, very much.
We understand each other.
So, growing up, it's been my mom and dad only, and yes, it's been an amazing time. And then here I am. I went through high school. I went to.
What school did you go to?
I went to home. It was a very, very tough thing because my dad is a Presbyterian Reverend Minister. So we used to be posting all around.
Oh, traveling around.
Exactly. So
it's hard.
I went to about 10 schools before I
gosh.
completed my BC. So that's it. And then I went to a big girl senior high school.
Oh, you went to a big girl?
Yeah, people's kind of
I didn't know about that one. Okay. Lovely to know.
Yes, I went to a big girls and then I went to Ghana Institute of Journalism, GIJ.
Okay.
Yes, and then afterwards I worked with Standard Chartered Bank. And
right.
Here I am today.
So wait, when you finished Every Girls, then you went straight into work?
Yeah, 2013.
Oh, okay.
So I went.
So how about, let me ask a quick question. Because I've heard a lot about is it the National Service? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, National Service. Yeah.
When do you have to do that one then?
You have to do National Service right after completing your undergraduate. So whether you went to a nursing college, whether you went to a teacher training, you have to do your National Service right after. Yeah.
Okay, but you didn't do that one. You just went.
I did after. Okay, so this is how it's done. After high school, you go to you do your undergraduate at the university. So after that, you do your National Service.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So what university did you go from?
Okay, so I went to Ghana Institute of Journalism.
Oh, you mentioned.
Yes, so I specialize in journalism and I majored in public relations. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
So after that, then you did the National Service.
Yeah, after that.
How long is that one for?
It's for a year.
Oh.
Yes.
You know what? When I was in Ghana, I used to dream about doing it for some reason.
National service.
Yeah, for some reason I always look forward to doing it, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to. Yeah.
It's fun. You get to meet people.
Yeah.
And you get the working experience of it and all of that. So
I suppose that will help in looking for a job as well.
It doesn't, trust me. It doesn't contribute to anything at all.
Are you placed by the government or you choose where you
are being placed by the government, but fortunately, if you have a place to do your service, I mean, you have a mom, you have a dad's company, you want to do your service,
right?
You can just
okay. So you can choose.
You can choose.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad then.
Not at all. Not at all.
Not too bad. Okay. So after completing that.
So after completing my national service, I was working with Sky Pictures. I know my boss is watching right away. Shout out to you, yay! So I was with Sky Pictures. So afterwards, I was with an NGO too, but it was voluntary. I wasn't being paid and everything. So
yeah. Suppose just to get the experience.
Exactly.
Okay. And then what did you do from there?
After that, I told myself.
Actually, how long were you there for?
With the
NGO.
NGO, I was just doing it alongside the Sky Pictures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was more or less I was doing two things at the same time. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And how were you finding it? I mean, as a young girl, you finish your undergrad, and then you have to do this NGO. How are you finding it in general? How was it like for you?
It was, to me, I think I was just doing it for. I don't want to say to wait away time, no, but then I think I was doing because I just wanted to do it, and it wasn't necessarily because I was getting anything in it. That's why I said it was like a very, how do I even put it, like it was something I just wanted to do.
Right.
Not yes.
But okay, let me go back to the national service bit. I mean, I'm just thinking, if you have to work in an industry and then afterwards it doesn't help with your, finding the right job, then what is the point about it?
Honestly, that's one of the issues that's been going up and out in Ghana, because people look at it at this angle that you are being placed at a particular institution, you go there and then you don't even see how best that can help you with your so at the end of the day, honestly, with the question you're asking, that's a very tough question people have been asking in Ghana, because I'm being placed at a particular place and at the end of the day I'm not getting exactly. So for me, I did journalism, so I should have been, let me just guess, I should have been at places like TV3, Metro. Okay. But then I ended up at the bank, and that is how.
Okay, someone is asking the question. I think it's Yen to me, Kusi Benjamin. What's your favorite Ghanaian dish?
Okay, my favorite Ghanaian dish is Bodie Asunson. Asunson.
Honestly, let me translate in English for you. That is, hello, Healthy Tali. Thank you for coming on, sis. That is plantain. But the plantain is not like the one we have here. There is a Ghanaian type. It's much thinner. And to me, it's nicer than the ones we have here. That's all I can say. So that's your favorite dish. Go on.
Antibody asunsun. Any Kobe. Any garden next to you. Yes.
For those of you who don't understand the Ghanaian language, Healthy Tali, listen. My baby here. Okay, let me just reintroduce quickly. Okay. My baby here is an international student in the University of Brunel. So she's here with me today. We're having a chat about her life, how she got in, how she's finding the UK and all. So now, someone asked a question. Oh, she says she likes fried plantain as well.
Oh, and beans.
And beans too. So she likes the green plantain because there are two types in Ghana. She likes the green one with garden egg stew. I think it's almost like eggplant. Yeah, eggplant. So eggplant stew, something like that.
Yeah. Exactly. It's so amazing. Anyone should try it. You love it.
I love it too. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about working in Ghana and So after that, how long did you work for, and then how did you get into doing your masters here in the UK?
Okay, so afterwards I told myself, you know what, I want to go to. I didn't only specify to be in the UK.
Oh, right.
I honestly wanted to be in the US. The reasons I don't know. Okay. But then God's will, I know my will, so I ended up here. So I told myself I have to go to the UK to study, and then I just didn't know where I was starting from, because I know studying the UK is a very expensive thing, should be told. So I was like, where am I going to start this from? And my dad told me, you know what? I really don't have that kind of money. You better save for yourself. And I told myself,
Right.
I don't know how this opportunity is going to come, but then
Yeah.
I'm going to do this all by myself.
Okay.
So one morning, I just woke up and then I listened to ADOM News in Chief.
Yeah.
So I heard them talking about the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat are giving scholarships to people. And I was like, oh my goodness, I mean, I would want to try this out.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy at all because looking at, they have exams and aptitude test you have to write. It was 15 questions with just 10 minutes. You need to do it.
Okay.
So I just had to try my very best and then get it done. And I did it through. Later on, I told myself, it looks like there are a lot of applicants.
Yeah.
Are they going to call me?
Yeah.
And I heard it again in the news that they're going to call people for interview. And I was like, God, just let me be part.
Yeah.
I was just there as at 4:30 p.m. I was cooking with my mom and I had a call. Hello, am I speaking to Miss Grace Amoanimah? I said, yes, this is me. Okay, we are calling from the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat.
Wow,
and
just like that.
You know what, please, I'm not prepared. She was like, you can't tell me you're not prepared. We need to talk to you because there are lots of applicants. And I said, okay, you know what? Shoot it through. I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
They asked me, so what course you want to study? I said, international relations. So what is international relations? Oh, I started saying everything.
Right there on the phone?
Right there on the phone. Because it was COVID. Had it not been the COVID-19, we would have gone to the office for the interview. So because it was COVID-19, they had to call us. And then I just started saying anything I know about international relations. And before you apply to the school, you write what's the name?
An exams?
No, you have to write a statement of purpose, introducing why you want to study this particular course. So I was very much familiarized with what international relations is and why I want to study it and everything. So here I was, and then I said, okay, I want to study international relations because of this, because of that. And then the lady said, okay, you know what, we'll get back to you. And I said, okay. And it was like a month, 2 months, 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, goodness, is it that they are done and I didn't hear from them or what?
Yeah.
So honestly speaking, I was very praying about this. He told me, Grace, come and eat. I go like, no, till Ghana Scholarship Secretariat calls me. I ain't gonna
the anxiety alone of waiting.
It was so tough for me.
Wow.
Honestly speaking, it was so tough for me. So later on, I realized that, if it's God's will, it's going to be God's will. So let me just be calm and everything. And then I just let things die off. So I was just there one time. I had a call. I was speaking to Miss Grace Amoanimah. I said, yeah. Okay, so we have your letter ready for you. I said, letter for what? For your scholarship. And I said,
no way.
Are you serious? In fact, I fled. I didn't run. And then I just got myself, okay, so when I was there, I took a churski, I took a chocho, and I was like, this car should keep going. I'm in a hurry before maybe these people. And
you change your mind.
Exactly. And it's something that is very competitive in Ghana.
I can imagine,
it's very
a lot of people want to travel abroad and
very competitive. So it wasn't easy at all. But then, I mean, with a bit of my mom's prayers and that of mine, things happened like the way I wanted. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you went through the application process, applied, you had an interview over the phone, and then was it 3 or 4 months later?
Yeah, it was about 3. I'm also thinking because of the COVID. So it wasn't so like that smooth like I wanted it. But then at the end of the day, here I am, and that was what I wanted.
So, okay, let's pause there for a minute. What advice would you give to anyone who's looking into doing something like that?
Okay, I'm thinking about the fact that you should always know what you want.
Yeah.
You shouldn't go like, I just want to be in the UK just because you want to travel to the UK.
Yeah, okay.
But then you should think about the fact that you want to study. Because at the end of the day, people put this mentality in mind and they get in here and then you realize it's going to be book and you have no option than to study. So you should put it at the back of your mind, I'm here to study. And you should also plan ahead. That's one thing I so much like. You need to plan ahead because I'm going to the school in the UK, this and this and this. And so you need to plan like about a year before.
Which I agree. I'm very much of a planner myself, so I do agree. And I can imagine in terms of going to another country, you need to think ahead and plan ahead. So I can relate to that. So how did you plan after the your confirmation letter that okay, you got a scholarship. And by the way, was it like a full scholarship where your fees are being paid? And
Yeah.
okay, tell us a bit more.
Okay,
about that.
so after I got the confirmation, I learned that you've gotten your fees are going to be paid, and you're going to get a monthly stipends of and about like a specific amount.
Yeah.
So I got that, and I was so like excited to see it, and I was like, but then they told me, you know what? As you're about to go, you need to do a series of tests by the UK government, TB test. You need to do this, and I look at the amount of money going to be invested, and I was like, you know what? Should I go ahead with this? Let me just go ahead.
Yeah,
and then I just
because that alone will also be wow.
Exactly. So that was one thing that I know it's not only me. I had a couple of friends that I came with, and they were all talking about the fact that we all needed to pay this amount of money before we would just go through this. So,
so you had friends that also applied for the same thing? Okay.
Yes. I had friends. Some they didn't pick them. I mean, and then I know as they try this year or something, they would get through.
Okay.
Sorry. It looks like as we are talking, you are shaking, so don't worry. Okay. And please, I'm not like too new to it. I am still learning. So in case of any criticism, please keep it up. Thank you.
You're doing well so far. Well done. Okay, so in terms of now telling your parents, like how did they react? How are they feeling? Did they want you to go? Because I can just imagine my mom will be thinking, oh my God, my only child is going away. So
when my mom initially, we were all like hoping for this and praying for this. It was like a very, happy day for all of us, especially when I got my visa. We were all excited. But then after a while, I realized my mom is like, you will sit somewhere and be not crying per se, but then she's all down and and everything. And then she go like, but who will I be fighting with? So you are keeping me here because of fights. You are keeping me here because of fights. And I was like, oh, you know what? Don't worry. It's just a year course. Yeah. And then afterwards, I definitely will see you again. So basically, that was the feeling. My dad was all like, oh, I don't really, it doesn't really matter, you're doing well, and that's what I want to see you do. But then I think the day we got to Kotoka, my dad saw me when he was waving, and I could see he was all emotional.
Bless him. I can imagine that, bless him.
And the saddest part is when we got there, the officials at Kotoka said, you know what, it's COVID and you can't allow lots of people to enter. So my dad can't enter, and he was so sad. He was so sad, right?
Yeah, because before you could go in all the way, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So now you've got your visa, application has gone through, you're in the UK. What was your first reaction like when you got here?
Okay, so
actually, around what time did you get here? And
Okay, so I got here last year October. Okay. And then as I was coming
around the cold time.
Exactly. So it was a very tough thing to do because most people especially my dad, wanted me to defer my course to January. And I said, this is an opportunity that has come through. I can't just defer my course. So you know what? Just let me go. What I'm going to do is I'll take good care of myself, and that is So I got.
But you know what? Believe it or not, January and February are the coldest around here.
I would have still gone through this. So at the end of the day, it was better for me to even have come. So I got in here, and then I was asked to stay indoors for 2 weeks because.
You had to.
Yeah. So I did certainly that, and then at the end of the day, I realized that you know what. 2 weeks is over. What's next? I have to move to my permanent place. And then, honestly speaking,
immediately. So where did they take you? Was it like a separate accommodation?
Yeah, a separate accommodation.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And they provided that.
Yeah, they provided, but you need to pay definitely. You need to
pay. Okay. Someone is asking a question before we go on. Kindly ask her to teach us how to prepare it. I suppose the application. Okay, so maybe you can go back and say a bit more step by step.
Okay.
On how they can prepare.
Okay, so one thing that I've noticed is that you need to look for your preference. So in terms of undergraduate is definitely different from the master's program. So you're done with your undergraduate. What next do you want to do? What program do you want to do in line with your career path? So maybe
I think that is crucial in line with your career path. Yeah. Because just because they are offering for you to do a course, it doesn't mean you should just go for it.
Exactly.
If it's not
Exactly.
something you're going to enjoy, there'll be no point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's certainly no point. So you have to look for something that is in line with your career path, and then you just go in for that. So,
But do they have different, courses?
yes, they do have different
Okay.
courses. And then one thing about the scholarship secretariat is that they have lots of UK schools that you can choose from. So not
I
only
see.
Brunel University,
There's
there's
different-
Coventry University.
Okay. That's where I went to. Whoop whoop.
And I got there and I didn't go.
Oh.
So that's one thing I've realized with them.
Okay.
So you can just choose that, and then you talk to the school administration that, oh, this is this I want to, in case you're having any difficulty. But it's an online thing that wouldn't even take you like more than days, especially
Right.
Yes, you need recommendation letters, statement of purpose telling us
Recommendation letter from who?
from your previous school.
Of previous school.
Yes,
Okay.
to show that
and perhaps from employees or.
Yes, employees, anywhere, just to testify your capabilities. So your school one, because of academic, you are coming here to study. So your school needs to identify that yes, it's true.
Okay.
Grace is a good person. She did well. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
And then in terms of academic, your employer can testify for the fact that, oh, you've been good when we give you this work to do and this. Your management level is like
So guys,
much.
with that point, whatever you're doing, you better do it well because you need some good recommendations.
You certainly need.
Yeah.
You certainly need.
Yeah, because there are some people who work and they feel like, oh,
That
I'll
is
just
all.
do what I want,
No, you
but
certainly need.
okay.
You certainly need. So that was it with that, and then you just apply. Some schools take application fees. Some is free. So with Brunel University, it was something that was free.
Okay.
So I just did.
So
that.
application to Brunel was free, but some schools
They do
you
take
have to
something,
pay. So
yeah.
look out for that as well.
Yeah, and it's something people fail to do. So when they realize the school needs this amount of money, they go like, I'm not ready to apply again.
Yeah.
With UK
It can be a
and
lot.
Canada schools, they take a lot.
It can
Some
be a lot.
even go to the extent of taking $100. So
Wow.
you need to be aware of what school you are choosing.
Listen, that means you actually need to be financially prepared as well.
Exactly, you should.
You should be financially prepared. So
You should be financially prepared. Yeah.
okay. There was one question I was going to ask.
Okay, you should.
I can't remember. Anyway, you go on if I remember. I will,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, yes, I remember. It's about your application. You actually heard about it through the radio.
Yeah, I heard it through the radio.
So are there places where you can actually go, say online, that you can go to search for that, or?
Yeah, we have lots of scholarships from Ghana. You can get scholarship from the Get Fund, and then that's also another form of place you can get scholarship in Ghana.
Okay.
And not to limit it, you can get scholarship from your school you're applying to. So for
Okay.
example, with Brunel University, you can get a scholarship. I mean, you don't limit yourself to Ghana if you are in Ghana. You
Okay.
can do that in so many ways. Even there are international organizations that give scholarships to students. So
Hi,
you should-
Edu's Kitchen. Thank you for joining us. If you're just joining us, I'm talking to ADOM. She's an international student in Brunel University. So we're trying to figure out how she went through the whole process, how she applied, and getting here, how she's finding it. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section and I'll ask her. So now we're talking about how to prepare yourself for this application, and she's telling us how you can apply, how you should, have the finance, the means to apply and all that. So yes, okay, Grace, please go on.
Okay, so you just have to write all of these things, and then I think one thing that you need to also check, this is something I used to do, I look at the acceptance rate of the school.
Okay.
It's something I look out for, because
I would never have thought of that.
oh, I really do. That's something I do, because some schools are there, they don't accept lots of students. So I bet you don't have to.
There'll be no point wasting your time.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
and I also look at the international body. So if there are lots of Ghanaians, how I'm going to fit into the society, the
Okay.
community there. So I check all of these things before I
Wow.
just.
That's a
apply
crucial
to them.
point,
Yeah,
actually.
before
So-
I apply.
In Brunel, now, okay, fast forward. Now you're in the UK.
Mhm.
you came around October, you had to quarantine for 2 weeks. How were you feeling in that
Honestly,
time?
I was sad.
Aww.
I was talking to my mom, my dad almost
Every
minute because
day, yeah.
yes, it was a very sad
Yeah.
time for me. I just left home and I came to this side of the
Yeah,
world, and
alone.
here am I in a different room and everything all together. So it wasn't an easy thing, truth be told. But then
Yeah.
I got used to it. And one funny thing that came out is that you go out of your quarantine room, just walk on your corridor, you hear someone speaking Tree. Hello, mom. You're a Ghanaian. Yes, I'm a Ghanaian. Oh, we all just came together. So we ended up meeting ourselves.
Okay.
And before we realized, we are like, yes, brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Okay. So after the 2 weeks in quarantine, then you now came to Brunel campus.
Yes, I came.
So was it allocated by the school or you had to choose?
Oh, okay. I already chose it. So one thing is that as you've chosen the school, you also choose your accommodation. You need to choose everything in Ghana because if you don't do that and you end up coming here, trust me, it's going to be a lot of issues. So you need to be prepared where you're going to sleep, all of these things. And you know, after you get your visa and you're coming, one thing I should tell you is that please bring some spices from Ghana.
You can tell she loves her food. By the way, I'm loving my brows.
Oh, please, this is not like an extreme expert brows, but then I'm still not.
Don't mind her, she's doing
this.
well.
This is a natural brows. I
don't know how to do it.
I just touch up her brows. So
she said, "Bring spices."
Bring spices. Do bring spices. Yes, you should at least, unless because I came here and I wanted to eat pepper. The pepper in UK is like. What did I put this?
It's not that spicy.
I can't even feel it at all.
Listen, where did you get it from? You probably didn't get it from the right place. You see the one I'm using to cook now is choking me.
It's choking everyone. So that's one. And you should bring your gari. I mean, those basic stuff, you should just bring them here.
I suppose it would be right to do so because as you're coming, unless you have family here who can support you in that sense, but yeah, it would be just wise to do that.
Exactly.
But I love the way you said to bring your spices.
You should bring your spices. I have an Indian person on my flat and he brought almost all the spices in India.
Yeah, they have a lot. Indians have a lot. Okay. So, how is life in general for you in the UK? How are you seeing it, like culturally? You know, there's a huge culture barrier in terms of, you know, how Ghana is and how it is here. Let's start with cultural differences. How are you finding it?
Okay, so in terms of culture differences, I can see UK is like extremely different from Ghana. The way we see things and we do things in Ghana is definitely different from the UK. And then honestly speaking, as I got in here, you meet someone in Ghana, ma, good morning. Whether the person knows you or not.
Yeah, you say good morning, the good afternoons, and
good morning.
Straight face.
Sometimes you say good morning, they are not even ready to respond to you. Yep. That is what it has been, and then I think I'm learning one or two things, minding my own business because in Ghana, I mean,
everybody's in
everybody's business, but here you need to mind your own business. You need to mind your own business, certainly. So I think in terms of culture, it's something. I mean, I've been learning and yes, basically, this is what I'm learning. I'm still learning. I
must say, she is a quick learner as well. I haven't known Adam for a while, but she is a quick learner from everything like I've gathered from her and talking to her. She's a quick learner. So well done on that. But trust me, the cultural differences, honestly. Because let me tell you guys one thing about Ghana, we are so in everybody's, not like we intentionally get in people's business, but we are all very lively like that. We are all very friendly.
Everybody's family.
Exactly. You can meet somebody else's child doing something and you can actually tell them off. But here you can't do that. That's one of the, I think that is one of the shocks. That was one of the shocks for me when I first came. I came when I was 17.
Wow, 17.
Yeah, and you know you will see some kids, you know, misbehaving, and it's like
you can't say nothing.
But in Ghana, listen, you can get someone slapping you. You know, like they'll slap you, go away, go and do the right thing. But yeah, it is huge. So yeah, you mind your own business as well. I mean, you will get the odd ones who are very friendly, who are very inviting and chatty and all that. But most people, it's unfortunate. Anyway, so that is culture side of things. How about educational side of things? How are you finding? Obviously, it won't be the same because of COVID.
Not at all.
But how are you finding it?
And you know, Ghana education is like certainly different from that of the UK.
Oh, is it? How are you seeing
so in Ghana, there are certain things. I mean, how do I even put it? We go to the lecture room, you are being told this, you are doing that. But in the UK, you have to engage. There's this favorite lecture of mine. You need to talk. You can't. You have to mention your name to talk. But in Ghana, I'm not saying that Ghana they don't. But then here they want everybody to get involved. That is it. The involvement is like yes. And then the rate at which they do their essays or write their it's totally different from Ghana. Like, yes. Sometimes they'll just give you an assignment. Honestly speaking, this I haven't even seen it before. But then they're challenging you. You need to do it. You just need to do it. And then that is what I've seen about their education system. Aside that I think is good. I'm managing and it's fine. Grace is keeping me. Yeah.
To be honest, when it comes to the education side of things, this country, again, comparing it to Ghana because that's where we're from. I don't know about viewers where you're from that you're watching. But Ghanaian children, I tend to see are very timid. They are not outspoken. You get the very few who are able to express themselves. But here, as she said, you are allowed to speak out. You are allowed to express yourself. So you find out that a lot of children, at a very young age, they can really express themselves. You know, whereas you're thinking, when I was that age, I couldn't
even say anything.
You're talking to a person and your hands are back and your head is down.
But you can say anything.
You can,
And even when you make a mistake, no, that's so good, amazing. Like, what did I just say?
Yeah. I find that is encouraging because then it helps you to, you know, it boosts your confidence to learn more. True. So I suppose Ghanaians, maybe we can, you know, start picking up on those things. Fair enough, there are different, you know, challenges to both sides of the world. I believe pick up the ones which you feel like, you know what, this is good and work on them. Because likewise, here with children being, you know, outspoken and all, there are things in Ghana too that we have been taught or disciplined with that is also beneficial. So we pick up both sides, the best of both worlds, and we work with it. So okay. So besides that, how are you also finding, you know, living here, you know?
Okay, so aside that, I think living in the UK is a very interesting thing, trust me. Everything looks organized.
Yeah.
You sit in the bus and they're announcing,
you have to be organized.
This is the next bus station. Unlike in my favorite home country, I mean...
Who's gonna tell you? The mates?
Mates will help me. But I love Ghana. I sincerely love Ghana. If I'm to get a plane ticket right now, I'll be in Ghana in the next 5 minutes. Trust me. Everything looks organized. From here. It's like more or less like a robotic way. You are here and then you're there. Yes. So basically that is it with the UK, let me just say.
Yeah.
So I'm finding it all nice. It's interesting though. It's interesting. I like it. I think I wouldn't say I came at the wrong time because of the COVID and everything. So certain things like visiting places in the UK,
you're not able to.
Yes, but then I think after the COVID and everything, I would be doing most. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be doing most.
And have you got any, you know, friends here in the UK?
Oh yes. Okay. Like I said, with the Ghanaians I met during my quarantine.
Okay.
We've been more than families, and then.
Okay.
And then in my class alone, we have about 7 Ghanaians.
Oh, cool.
Yes, so
at least you can all, you know, relate.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that is it.
It's good to know. Right. So let me just ask about what are your future plans? What do you intend to do? You know, after you've done this 1 year, you know, what do you plan to do?
Okay, so after my 1 year course here, I think I would want to, it's not like I think, but then with my bond with the Ghana Scholarship Secretariat, you need to come back and work for your home country for about 2 years,
Okay.
So I would definitely want to go back to my home country and then work with the government of Ghana. And then with my course as international relations, I could work with places like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
And then so that's my plan for now. And then so and then if I get the opportunity to do my PhD, why not?
Yeah, I would say go all out for it. Don't limit yourself. Go all out.
I would definitely do that.
Right. So if you get the opportunity to work here, would you like to?
Of course. I'm all in.
Because, well, I don't know about your uni, but I know there are some unis that can actually, get you the work experience. So you might want to, look into it. Maybe they might be able to put or place you somewhere for placement or, so that you can get the experience from here as well.
Okay, so when I came, they have the development, I think, unit in my school. So I spoke to one man. I had an appointment with him. And then, sorry. He actually told me there are opportunities, but with the COVID and everything, you need to hold that for some time.
Oh, okay.
And everything. So
those sort of facilities are there.
Yes, those sort of facilities are there.
Okay.
And then I would want to encourage anyone that wants to study in any part of the world that you can choose to study in the UK, because the UK government is not really official, but then by April, if you go to their home office page, it's there. They are going to introduce the 2 years postgraduate working permit.
Okay.
So you have 2 years of working in the UK. And afterwards, you can choose to go to your home country, or just say you get an opportunity and then you get here. That's fine. So anyone that is choosing to study in any part of the world, you should consider UK as well,
I suppose there are many benefits when it comes to the UK. It might be expensive, but
it is expensive.
it has got its,
it really is expensive.
good side of things. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so I would encourage anyone who wants to.
But then I actually... What is it doing now?
Oh, but this is interesting.
Okay, it's back on again.
Sorry, we had just a little bit of internet
whatever it was.
So please, with my makeup, like I said,
listen, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
She's my hype woman. So if she says she's loving it, please, she's hyping me.
Guys, if you have any questions, please put it down. Let's ask. She's here to tell us all about herself. Actually, what's your favorite color?
Oh, okay, I love white.
Oh, okay.
All day white.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know, but then I think white simplifies, victory and all of that. So everything is white for me.
And so what are some of the other things you like doing, like in your spare time?
I honestly like to have conversations a lot. So when I'm there and I have no one to talk to, something is so missing from me.
Thank God for Clubhouse, eh?
Oh,
it's a place to vent out.
I'm always there every 1 minute.
Oh, by the way, guys, Clubhouse, if you know about it, Inspired by Amoanimah has got a club in Clubhouse now. So join us. We plan on bringing a lot. Excuse me. At the moment, I'm quite tied up with a lot, so I don't get there much often. But on Sundays, we usually come around 6 p.m. to have chats about different things. This coming Sunday, we're going to be celebrating women because it's Mother's Day. So we're going to be talking about, giving a shout out to women, celebrating whoever woman is in your life. Some people don't have mothers around, but there are people in their lives who act as mothers. So yeah, if you're on Clubhouse, look for Inspired by Amoanimah and follow us, because we are on there now. Yeah, guys. But it is a great platform to vent out, I must say. And the fact that you don't see the people, that's what I love. And
you don't know what you are doing at that point.
Exactly. There was a time this lady said, you know what? I've been showering with you guys throughout.
I so love it. Honestly, I so love it. Yeah. It gives me so much room to do so many things. Like, I'm listening, I'm doing something
else.
Yeah. It's a very nice
it's well, for me, just like every other social media platform, you can misuse it and you can make use of it.
And she's on every social media.
You find me there. but use it wisely. That's what I keep
Yeah.
saying. Use it
Yeah.
wisely, because as much as you're there to do whatever. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
my whole point of being on there is to obviously inspire, and especially like now with Clubhouse, we can have a section for, as I have the supporting businesses, we can have a section for that. We can have a section for talking about marriages, advising the single ones. We can have a section for praying. We can have a section for whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm finding useful on there at the moment. Anyway, so anything else you want to share with us, Grace, about yourself, or
Okay. So, with me, how do I even say? Do I have much to share? Yes, I think
Let me
in
just plug
everything
this
you
in.
would. Oh, okay.
No, you can go on. I'll just
Okay.
plug this in.
So, in everything you would want to do, I guess you should put God first in it. Trust
Yeah.
me. I mean, He has it all and He knows it all.
Yeah.
One thing I don't take for granted, aside my fact of liking talking, I mean, being everywhere, you should consider God first in everything you do. And trust
True.
me, He will do exceedingly abundantly for you. That is it. So, that's one. And then you should go for everything you desire. Never let your dreams die. Go for anything. I think the next time I'm going to share with you my journey to wanting to study outside of Ghana.
Okay.
It has been a rough one for over 1.5 years. It was a lot of issues, but then I told myself I'm not going to give up, and here I am,
Yeah.
and then here. So you should never give up in everything that you do.
I like that. I like that.
Would you like to say anything so that I draw you, or ask me a question so that
No, you just tell us a bit more. Let me be quiet so that you can get this right.
So like I said, in case anybody too wants to know much about studying in the UK or doing much, you can just feel free to
Actually, give them details about your social media, and even
Okay.
she has a makeup page on Instagram. Share it all.
Hi, woman. Okay, so in case you have any questions about studying the UK or any part of the world, I am ready to assist, because I have done USA before. I got schools. There was a success, but at the end of the day, you need to be financially stable. You can't just say you're going to study. So if you want any assistance in terms of studying the UK, studying in any part of the world, please feel free to send me a text on Instagram. On Instagram, my handle is @Karis, KHARRYSSE.
I'll type it in when I'm done.
KHARRYSSE. So you can just feel free to just send me a message, and I'll be so excited to assist you without taking anything. I mean, anything. So just feel free to just send me any question you think you have, and that is it. You take it up from there. And then lastly, in terms of I don't know much about career path, but then any school you are choosing to apply to, just have in mind your career path, because it's so necessary, very very necessary. So you should think about that as well. Yes.
Put the details of where they can find your makeup.
Okay, so immediately you are able to get through my Instagram account.
Okay, it's
It's
linked,
just
isn't it? Okay.
So Touched by Grace. I don't know where I got that name from, but I think
I love it. I love it. It reminds
me.
me of this series they used to show on TV, Touched by an Angel.
Oh really? So
Yeah.
Touched by Grace. I
Touched
just
by
used my
Grace.
name. I was like, okay, I'm being touched by Grace. So
I love it. And I suppose, you are touching up. So
yeah, so I'm
touched
touching by
yeah,
Grace.
it kind of
yes.
links. I love it.
Yeah.
Cool. So okay, let's talk about the makeup part of things now. How did you learn?
Okay, so
Where did you go to any school?
yes, I did. I think I really like to make up my face. So I just told myself, you know what? Like I said, my dad is a Secretary Revenue Minister, and then we ended up at Domahinkro in the Brown Afro region of Ghana. So when we went there, I realized there aren't like lots of people that are into makeup business and everything. And then most of my church members were getting married, and I know them. I can easily tell them that I need to do this for you.
Okay.
But then they end up taking people from Kumasi, Accra, and they
to travel down
to just come and make them up. So
okay.
I ended up telling them, you know what, please, I'm learning this, so don't call anyone again.
Yeah.
Let me just do this for you.
That
so
was a good one.
They all agreed to it, and Immediately I finished learning my makeup. I think I didn't even finish up. I didn't get my certificate. I didn't finish up, and then my scholarship, everything was ready, and I needed to come. So I was supposed to finish in like 2 months, and I did like 3 weeks or yes.
Oh right.
Yeah. So I didn't.
But you're doing really well.
Are you sure about that? Go me.
You're doing well. You know what? If you ask me, I've always said, have by all means get that education, get that career, but always have something, on the side that you can do. And I think most Ghanaians are known, most Ghanaian women, should I say, are known to be very good with doing such things. Yeah. So it's a good thing.
And if you plan on studying in the UK or going any part of the world, I think as a lady, you should just know how to braid. You will make it through so easily. Trust me. Learn anything, makeup, sewing, in case, like,
helps.
If I'm to go back to Ghana right now, I'm just going to be a jack of all trades.
No, you're right. It helps because even me, I realized that when I had my girls, that was when I was like, oh, now I need to start learning how to braid. So I used my girls to learn how to braid. Yeah, it helps. I mean, because there are times too, as a woman, if you become a mother, you'll be at home. So then what are you doing? You can use that as an opportunity to gain something. So it does help.
That's so true. So if you are planning to go any part of the world to study, to do anything, please just learn something. If you're a guy, you can learn anything at all, featuring anything.
Something on the side just to keep you going.
Humbling. Don't let anyone lie to you. It's a very it's a very big time
and I think
opportunity
one of the other things between Ghana and the UK, one of the other things I find, or should I say between Ghana and outside of Ghana, maybe we call it Abrochire, right? So outside, one of the things about it is that if you have something that you're good with doing with your hands, you can make it.
Yes,
you can make it, and people take pride in what they do with their hands. Unlike Ghana, if you are like a mechanic or something, they go, why are you doing that kind of job? But here, people take pride in doing that.
So much.
And so if you know something like that, it's an added bonus, I should say. And especially like, for instance, things to do with handiwork around the home. You wouldn't have to go and pay a lot. You can do it yourself. So
you should just at least try and learn something over yourself before you get in here. Yeah. So basically, that's
it's good.
It is. It's so. I didn't finish up with my makeup. I don't know. By any chance my makeup madam will end up seeing this, please, I'll come back to complete the remaining course.
She'll come back, please.
I'll come back. If not, I think I have to come back for my balance.
Now she has to watch this.
I think I have to come back for my balance. So that has been it.
Where is she? Shout out to her.
Okay, so Miss Neat Makeup, she's at Fadama Junction, Accra.
Oh, Fadama.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's looking as if she remembers Fadama. She doesn't.
Listen, don't mind this girl. You think I remember very well. We had a shop there.
Oh really?
Yeah, we had a shop there. So we used to live in North Kaneshie. So North Kaneshie, Fadama, Darakuma.
Oh yeah.
Those are my areas.
I think that's so true. She remembers.
Of course, because we used to pass through Darakuma to get to Dansuman, and my school was in Dansuman, so I remember. Yeah. So shout out to you. You taught her well.
She's an amazing person.
Oh, bless her. Bless her.
She's an amazing.
And your parents might be watching.
Okay, so shout out to her. I'm come from I love it so much. My dad has been like almost everything, everything throughout my journey. My dad doesn't give up on me, like he's so just that sometimes the way he the overprotective.
Listen, you are the only child. You are a girl. He has to be. You have no choice.
I certainly have no choice.
Even if you're married, you have no choice.
Really? If I get married, I have no choice.
You have no choice, my dear.
And shout out to Benjamin Chrissy and to me. I know you are watching me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. She's doing really well. I must say, I'm impressed. I mean, I have come across a lot of students. I am in touch with a lot of students. And by the way, we met through church.
Yes. So, and she's been like an amazing sweetheart. Trust me.
Bless.
Like home. I need to write a book.
Please help me write my book because I'm stuck.
I just need to write a book and name it Anna Amoanimah Boateng. That's all. If I can't write a book, I think I'll write a poem rather.
You should write a poem then. That'll be good. So yeah, as I was saying, she's very resilient. She's a fighter. You know, even if she doesn't know, she's willing to learn, and that's one of the traits that is very good for any young lady. I would say for everyone in particular, but in women, you have to, you know, strive for what you want, and she doesn't give up. That's another thing. She doesn't give up. She doesn't. She doesn't give up. No. So yeah, it's a good trait to have. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I so
it will
appreciate.
take you places.
And I'm learning a lot
And she's
from her.
humble as well.
Oh,
That's another thing.
I'm humbled again.
I've always said humility goes a long way.
Yeah,
It does. It will take you places. So keep at it, guys. If you have any more questions, bring it in. We're still doing the makeup, so let's talk a bit more about the makeup. Because listen, the reason why I'm pushing you on, I have no clue when it comes to makeup. Brows are the main thing for me, but I can't even master brows. So usually you find me. You know how you took your time to do all this? Nah.
And this
I'll just put on my foundation.
And this even
get
is
my
like
lashes
one
done.
of the easiest brows to do. Trust me.
So you are doing well. So tell us a bit more about, you know, how you go on with everything.
So according to my madam, I'm quoting her and I'm citing her.
Okay.
When you're drawing brows, you have to make them look as natural as it is.
I love that one because I have seen. Listen, sorry, I have to cut you. I have seen some brows. I shouldn't be talking about. I have seen some brows.
You have to make them look as natural as they are. Because sometimes we know makeup is about, but it's just enhancing beauty. You can like make the person look all like different though, but then you still have to maintain the natural look of the person.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I learned from her.
Okay.
So as you're making the brows, you just draw it up and then you just comb it through. You use the you can use, so we have so many things to draw the brow. You can use a brush, and then we have this thing. I honestly don't know the name, but then we have this thing that you can use it to draw the brows.
Okay.
So you just put it on the brush.
Supposed
and
to be
just,
a brow, whatever.
yes. So
yeah.
you just put it on
Okay.
it and you just draw it up with it. So basically that is how we draw it. And then when you're drawing it, and then beneath it you have to use a lighter shade than your skin. And then up you need to use probably a normal or a darker so that it stands out. So that is yes.
Because again, I have seen people do that where they use a lighter shade.
Yes.
Okay. So it's basically just to get it stand
exactly
out.
to just get it stand out.
Okay.
That is
I'm
the
learning.
thing. Yes. That is.
But I don't want to learn too much because I've got her, so she'll do it for me.
She's going to learn too. Very soon I'll be interviewing her.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not gonna learn too much because I know I've got her, so hey, anytime I'll just call on her.
So that is basically about it. And then another thing is that I think I can use the hand here. Another thing about makeup is that you should know what
I
you
like how natural it looks.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's not too much. because
Yes.
I don't like too much.
Too much
so-
makeup. Okay.
So I like how natural.
I'm glad you do. Please forgive me for laughing. I mean, it's part of my
Don't mind
trait.
this girl. We're here to have a laugh.
It's part of my trait, so forgive me if I'm over laughing. Yes. So that is it. And then I'm not doing too much, like I said, so it wouldn't be that big.
Okay.
Yes. So you should know the look. You have to know which look you want for a particular time. You can't use a fashion look for church. That's off.
You know what? It's good you said that because last night I was watching this program called I think Glow Up. It's a competition between makeup artists. And I was surprised to find out that there are actually different.
There is certainly lots.
Just as you're saying,
Lots
there
of
is there is the catwalk one where obviously if they're on the catwalk, there's one you can do, and there is some that say normal everyday makeup wearing. So basically, some people have actually been wearing the wrong makeup.
Exactly. And then we see it as my makeup, but
That's
you should
a-
consider
yeah.
where you are going to and what makeup is needed. You can't just put anything on and you just
Right.
go anywhere with it. Yes, so
Yeah.
you should.
Actually, I will send you that link to watch.
Okay,
because
I'll be so glad.
It helps.
I'll be
Yeah.
so,
I was
so
just
glad.
watching. I was thinking, oh wow, like I'm learning a lot from this one. Yeah.
I'll be so glad. So,
So
you
with
should-
this sort of makeup, where can I take you to?
Oh, okay, so with this sort of makeup, this isn't too nude. This isn't too. So maybe as a wedding guest, you don't want to take the
Okay.
glory of the wedding like here. So
Okay.
you just do something like this, and then you just go out with it. So
Okay.
basically, yeah.
And when you're doing makeup, what really stands out for you? Because for me, as I said, my brows are what.
I think my eyeshadow. I like to
I'm
like
not
a
too much of an eyeshadow.
Oh,
person.
okay.
I like to try it, but okay, let me be truthful. I don't know how to do it, so I don't go for
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
I just like to make my
A pop of
eyeshadow.
colour.
Yeah, like so. I'm coming immediately. I close
Can we
my
do a
eyes.
pop of color for me then?
Why not?
I don't know how to do it, so I
Why not?
you
I'm more
usually
than
find me
excited.
with like a dark whatever at the corner and maybe a bit lighter in the but because I don't do it, I don't go for
You
it.
don't go for it
Yeah.
at all. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's one thing you should be looking out for when you're
Okay.
doing So that is it.
And also I find that some people are doing makeup and it's like
I told you not to really. I think
it's reconnecting again.
It's okay.
This one is a pro. Well, at least you know the basics, which is good.
I do.
You know the basics. which is
Honestly,
good.
I was very particular with mine when I was going to when I was learning it. I used to go a lot. I never for once missed out, so I used to go. Yeah, I used to go. So
I wish I could just keep this makeup till whenever.
oh, I told you, hype for my. She would hype you through all. She would hype you through all. So.
Guys, if you're joining us, we're having a chat with ADOM about her life in the UK as an international student. How she's coping. I should be quiet really, but how she's doing. So, where have you been to since you came to the UK? I mean, there's lockdown, but there's still some certain places that you can.
Honestly speaking, I so haven't been anywhere.
Okay.
The only place I think I've been at was Central London. Yay.
Oh, okay.
And then I visited.
But lots of shops are even closed.
So it was so boring, like
Yeah.
extremely boring.
I promise you, when the shops open, we'll go.
You heard that she did promise me.
Yeah.
You're all
We'll
witnesses.
go. we'll get on the bus ride and do like a whole day tour. Or
That would be
something.
so interesting.
Yeah.
I would love to have that. Yeah. And you know the most funniest thing? Sometimes I listen to the that's something I usually do and something like, what am I doing? What am I trying to achieve right now?
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest things I've been doing, but then I think it's nice. It's so nice.
I like driving around for nothing anyway, so I can relate to that.
You
as
can
well.
relate to that.
And I'm not the indoor sort of person, so
She so isn't.
no, I'm not. So when this lockdown came, it was hard for me. I had to cope through, but it was hard because I'm not an indoors person. I like to step out. Okay. Anything else you want to share with us about your beautiful life?
I think yes. What else again? If you have a question, please do pop out for me. I'm blank. I'm honestly blank.
Well, you've told us about future plans and maybe let me go there. Your parents might be watching, but daddy and mommy, let me just answer this question. Have you ever thought about marriage and all, kids?
Yes. I so have been
Because again, I'm asking because obviously if she's doing her masters, then she's almost at that age of marriage. I mean, I got married at 24.
24?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But saying that, obviously, people have different paths.
Oh, wow. 24.
And I always say some people will be more mature enough.
Yeah,
I don't think I
that's
was
right.
when I did, but I've grown from that time. So do you have it in mind? Have you thought about it?
Oh, yes. It's something I've really been thinking, and then I think
Praying about it as well.
Yes,
I
praying
always
about-
advise people
praying
to
about it.
to do that because as much as you might think that hey it's a bit further off,
it's just
always
closer than thought of. So
yeah.
I've been thinking about that, like you say. My mom has been one person. I don't want to say she's giving me pressure, but she has.
Well, ma'am.
She certainly has been giving me pressure about getting married and
At
stuff
least
like
it's good
that.
you two talk about it. Because you know some people can't talk to their parents about it.
Oh, okay. I think with my dad, we don't really side in bonding in that way. But with my mom, it's very easy for us to talk about getting married and all of that. And then she goes like, "You are the only child, and you know what? I want you to hurriedly get married and bring to me to another baby. I'm not yet
Yes,
there.
I know that talk.
I'm not yet there. Calm down. They will come at the appropriate time. They will come. So I've honestly been, and yes, I'm just praying for the best. To happen anytime soon. Yeah, you may never know. It can be next year, this year, anytime.
You heard that?
Yes. So basically,
okay. But you're not dating.
Oh, currently yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Is the person
Yeah,
here
Auntie
or?
Anne. Auntie Anne. Please, this interview has been postponed to another time.
Okay, we will leave that there.
Oh, but I am. So but we are praying and hoping for the best.
She's not available then. Sorry.
So I'm not here. Sorry. But he's currently in Ghana. So
Okay.
yes, please.
Okay, we'll leave that there for another time.
For another time, that means we'll come back to it some other time. We haven't doing that again. We aren't doing that again, please. So yes.
Okay. You can tell us, a bit more like what you enjoy here, and
Okay.
or maybe what you miss back home.
Your
friends.
Oh yes, my best friend Yaira. I do miss her.
I love that name.
Yaira, meaning blessing. She's such an amazing soul. So amazing. And at the airport, she cried. You know, she almost cried. She cried as if like, I'm going to come back. Calm down. She cried, and yes, she's a very nice person. And I miss some of my church members. Not all of them.
She said all of them.
I miss some of them, and then yes, especially those who were doing me show Christmas. They bring me something. I miss it. Yes. So, and then what I miss about home is the food at home. Honestly speaking,
not the same.
It hasn't been easy.
Not the same.
It hasn't been easy here at all. But then, we are coping with things. With the KFCs and then all of
Don't
that.
eat that too much, I'll say.
You know, sometimes you just pass through and you can just fill it with you and be like, I'm not letting you go. I'm not letting you go.
It's temptation, I know.
It's so temptation. What lips do you want me to make for you?
Listen, it's up to you. So I'll just leave it to your discretion.
Okay.
However you feel will fit me.
Okay.
You know, I should be going on a date after this.
Okay, Uncle Kofi is just back
He's
here.
just there. Let's give him a hint. Let's give him a hint.
Okay, so I'm hoping that I should get married soon.
Okay. It's all down to prayer, but
yes.
All I would just advise on that is talk, ask questions, get to know more about yourselves. It's crucial, communication.
But this is one challenge too. I think it is with long distance relationship. Honestly speaking, isn't like so much of a smooth ride. Trust me.
No, it's not.
It isn't at all. It isn't so much of a smooth ride because I realized that if you don't really take time and care, so much things could happen within it. So it isn't one of the. So yes, I've answered your question. So there's no other time to talk about it. There's no other time to talk about it. Okay, so Antoine, is there any more questions? Assistance now, no. Hooray!
It will come.
In case there isn't, I'm so happy. Okay, guys, so since there's no question, let me just pop in. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So yes, happy
Yes.
Mother's Day to my mom in Ghana. Yes,
Happy
I
Mother's Day,
don't-
Mom.
Yes, and happy Mother's Day. Yeah. She's been so much of a sweetheart. I mean, like I said, I'll have to write a book and a poem. Like, she's so much of a sweetheart. I so admire her a lot. And you should, I don't know, I don't want to say you should treat her as a role model, but you should certainly do, because she has so much in her.
Bless you.
And you know she's 40 years. Does she look like?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm 20. Do I look
She's
like it?
40 years. And she doesn't even look it at all. And I like to worry her a lot. She'll go like, Grace, you don't how? I just like to worry her a lot. So that is it, guys. In case anyone has a question for me, I'm more ready to answer and all of that. Please feel free to just let me know. I think initially when we were starting this, I was like, how am I going to do this? But I think
You've been good.
my vein to talk and everything is in now.
It's flowing.
And I wish we wouldn't end this.
It's flowing really well.
And no, after this, I have some jollof rice tea. Thank you. I have some jollof rice
As
tea.
you can hear from the back, the pots.
They are all cracking up together. Yeah. I think my interviewers' questions are done.
Yeah. So now I'm just like, let her finish the lips. And then.
Oh, so that means that's not why you're talking.
I just want you talk. I just want you to finish the lips.
Okay.
Yes. Check me out. So what's that you're putting on top of there?
I just want to, it's a concealer, I just want to remove your lips out.
Okay.
So that just the lip will be out for us all. And then you can open your eyes. I'm not looking on your eyes. So thank you. Oh, and I forgot to add up one of my experiences as I came. I haven't really gotten medicine in the UK before, no.
She has.
With the underground training stuff, trust me.
Have you been on?
Yes.
Okay.
I think the day I went to Central London, I used that.
Okay. The underground.
Yeah.
It can be confusing, but
extremely confusing. And I went with one friend of mine called Ernest, and it was so funny as to how we got back.
Yeah,
it was just.
It can be confusing.
It was just.
But the one thing my mom always say, if you know how to read, just read your way out. You read your way back.
I realized one thing that the other time, as I was going, I would just read platform 4, platform 1, and I'd be like, okay, so I think I should be reading a lot.
Yeah.
So true. I think I should be reading a lot when you get to those places. But I love to take the buses, because the buses you end up seeing what's happening outside. But with the underground, you're just under throughout, and you don't even know where you've gotten to till they announce.
Listen, I got lost recently. I think I did.
Oh,
a
really?
vlog on it.
Oh, yeah. I think I watched that.
Because I hadn't been for ages, and then I had to. Honestly, I was anxious going there. I was surprised at myself. I was thinking, wait, what do I do? Because the last time I actually did go, we used to have a pass. They used to call it the 1 day pass, like a pink. So you buy that pass, and then depending on where you're going, you can go through zone 1 to 6 or whatever. So I was still having that mentality that I needed a pass, not knowing you can actually use your car to touch.
Yeah,
or if you have an oyster. I didn't know. So I was so anxious. I got there and I'm like, what do I do? I kept asking so many people, what do I do? And honestly, It was as if, my God, because I've been driving everywhere.
And is this your? I think it's. Have you been using?
I've never used it.
Okay,
as I said.
looks a bit just a minute. Let me see.
If it's not, please. Because I've never used it.
But I feel it's a bit darker.
It's a bit darker than my skin.
Yes,
right?
I feel so.
Okay, let's leave it up then.
Yeah. Use this. Yeah. So that's what I used the other time in it. I didn't get missing though. It was only the other time. I don't know where I went to. My dad was
She got
looking for.
lost.
I didn't.
We went for a search rescue. I'm joking.
I got lost in London and everybody was looking for me. I will never forget such day. So you see with the thing we are using, your neck, though I'll put a bit around it, but then because it's this color, you don't see so much of differences between your face and
okay.
the ear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is this one called?
Loose
powder. Is it
yeah,
one of
that's
those?
that's a loose powder.
Because I do hear them saying it's like after everything you set it off.
Yes.
I think this is why I can't be bothered to learn, because it's just too many technicalities. You use the foundation first, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you have to put the loose powder.
But I think it's something, if you set your mind to learn it, you will, trust me.
I've got you now. So I'm not. I told you. Mom and Dad, she's not coming back.
And I'm happy she's gone, because at the end of the day, I'm working and then I'm practicing more on it. Yeah. So the
main reason why I wanted her to do this today.
I think me doing this, I could like, hey, Auntie Anne, okay, I will do it.
I bet you were thinking, this woman, she trusts me too much.
I was like, oh my goodness. As if you were just in my mind, like on my mind. I was just saying, oh my goodness, and Anne really trusts me to do this.
That's me. I'll tell anyone around me, I'll push you.
Let me just try this. So I'm learning how to breathe. I don't think I'll tell you that. Oh, I just told you. So, so you don't come and call me and say, you know what, come over here and come and braid my hair for me.
Oh, the braids, that's what you try next.
Yeah. Just trying. Can you smile for me like, yeah.
My mom will say the cheeky bows. I see it popping out. Basically, you can do bridals and everything.
Are you sure I can?
Yeah. Somebody will want this for their bridal. Yeah.
Like I said, you're pushing me to do more, so
yeah.
I'm just enjoying that anyway. I certainly am.
You know what you can be doing in your spare time when you're not, revising or whatever. You can just record and be posting it.
That's not a bad idea. I haven't thought of that.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a long whatever. Just record a short something explaining.
So that's why I downloaded the TikTok. I just wanted
TikTok is the best place. TikTok is the best place. I know someone who's become famous now because of TikTok. And they were doing makeup.
Wow.
And this other girl, actually, the link I said I'm going to send to you, she started on YouTube. She was 14.
Oh, wow. 14.
And now, in America, I think she's 21 now, so she's making it.
Wow.
And she's now an influencer for others.
Wow. I've always been doing, I'll do makeup. It was like a long-term dream. Oh, I'll do.
Okay.
I just didn't even think about starting up. But then, after a while, I said, no, I think I need to do something all by myself. Something, at least something I can say, oh, I'm able to do this.
To do it, yeah.
So that's where the love for this started off. And
And there was one girl I actually watched recently. Oh yeah, shout out to you, Juliana Moating. I recently watched her. She's a makeup artist. She taught herself. So she did her own wedding.
Oh, that has been a dream.
Yeah, she did
that
her
I'm gonna
own wedding
do
and
that
she did her
myself.
own hair for her wedding. That is cost effective.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she did an amazing job. So.
And one thing I've learned about makeuping is that you should be constant in your, like, you should be practicing more. You shouldn't stop for
I mean, it's almost like art, but on the
Yes.
face.
Yes.
So just as
Exactly.
with art, you have to keep painting to get
So
better.
you should just be doing more and more. I don't know whether I should just make your lips pop up a bit or something. I'm just thinking.
What do you think?
Feel... Is it okay?
If you wanted to pop up, girl,
Let me just try.
I'm your canvas for the day.
I don't know what I'm doing, but in case of anything, I'll clean it off. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think I like that. I like that.
You like this,
Mhm.
right? And you should know which brushes are for what. That's something.
That's another thing I don't know.
You should know which brushes are for what. It's not every brush you can use for anything. And no washing of your brushes.
I have only
Goodness.
one brush.
Anyone trying to get Auntie Anne a gift, please try and get a makeup full set. I'll be Okay, so I don't want the upper lip to get so much of it.
I think because I don't bother myself, that's why I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the one thing that motivated me was during my graduation. I paid a makeup artist money. The next time I paid, I was like, and then I didn't really see, like, I was just looking at her doing, and I was like, I can do this.
Yeah.
I so can do this. Let me just challenge myself. So I always used to do, I'm going to learn makeup. I'm going to learn makeup, but then I'm just adding, no paint. I'm just adding a bit of, I don't know whether it's color or something to just make it look. Don't cry, please. Okay. It's taking it.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
My nose is always dripping. Sorry.
That's okay.
Whatever the weather, whether it's sunny or it's cold, my nose. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I'm loving it so far. If you're just joining us, welcome. We're here with ADOM. She's telling us about her life and she's making me up. And I'm loving it. She's a joker.
What is this?
If you have any questions for her, she's an international student in Brunel University. So if you have any questions for her in terms of how she applied, how she's finding it, please bring it in.
I'm
Let's
ready
see.
to answer you all.
Yeah, she's been answering some questions, so any questions at all, please.
And I forgot to add, because I thought this was like a normal, so
yeah,
we have those ones that you use just to
okay.
make you look like all blinky with the eyeshadow. So you just put a bit down there and then that's it.
Makes it
So it's usually
bling.
for, yes, it's usually for engagements. I mean, you don't, it's not like a daily thing. So
Okay.
yeah, it's usually for.
So yes, bring your questions in.
It looks like you're already lashes.
Yeah.
So
They
beautiful.
were, to be honest, they were full, but they've been coming out.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fuller than this, but they've been coming out.
Do you still want to wear lash? Because I feel
Is it okay? If it's okay,
yes,
it's fine.
honestly, I think it's long
Yeah.
enough, and as
Yeah.
I'm putting
It will come out even more, yeah.
So before that, let me put a bit of this in it here, and then I don't know, looks like I'm enjoying myself more than.
That's the whole point. You're supposed to enjoy doing it.
Please close your eyes for just a minute.
Maybe you might want to go back a bit and tell us about, I don't know, I think some people have just joined. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Reintroduce person.
So I'm Grace. ADOM. Yes, Grace means ADOM in Cree.
Yeah.
So I'm ADOM. I'm an international student at Brunel University, London. I'm studying international relations. And then yes, I was actually talking about how I got to here in London, how I applied to schools, how I got admitted for my other stages of scholarship, gaining a scholarship from Ghana, getting in here, landing at Heathrow Airport, being my first time being in a plane.
Getting lost.
Getting lost, looking all through like, where am I now? So this is basically what I'm talking about. So yes, you're welcome. And I'm here with the ever beautiful, the ever gorgeous. That's it.
Oh, you're a joker, Grace.
The ever beautiful and yes,
it's been amazing.
Evergreen. Evergreen. And you know one funny thing that happened to me as I was on my way coming?
What happened?
Like coming from Ghana.
Yeah.
I did a transit, you know.
Oh, okay, where?
After I paid to Portugal, after I paid my other services to the UK government and everything, I realized, you know what, I can't be taking the British airline.
Yeah.
I understood
it is
my
a lot.
dad.
Yeah.
I mean, that is it. I know where I'm coming from, so I saw my done so.
Well, a lot of people use that anyway.
Yeah,
so.
and that's what I realized that I had even an American.
Oh, so you did a stopover?
Yeah, I did that
in Portugal.
in
Was it like a couple of hours or just...
Yes, and I don't know the guy that did my ticketing, he did an amazing job. I don't want to say he didn't do it, but then at the end of the day, I spent almost like more than 4 hours.
Oh, that's a lot.
A whole lot. And
but you couldn't come out of the...
can't, so I just have to be there. And I ended up meeting people, talking to them. Yeah, so it was an amazing time though it was, but I ended up getting some new friends from all over the world. And I got to Portugal and I wanted to like I wanted to desperately so I just got to someone and I was like, please, where's the you right now? Portugal? I was like, goodness,
speaking Spanish.
Where am I? And then I'll go to the next place, tu parles français, and I was like, oh, why didn't I learn French? Well,
it's good to learn languages.
It was an intervention of one American man. He was like, let go. And I was like, thank you. Afterwards, I was like, you know what? I have to take my French lessons very seriously.
Honestly.
And I got into the plane. I had another friend.
Oh.
It was a very nice thing, like a very nice time. And then here I was. Yes, it was a very nice time. And as I was coming, I was very, I don't know whether to say, I didn't know how to go and wee in the plane. I was thinking immediately, I stand up. It's either the plane will fall off or that. So
Was it your first time?
Yeah, that's my first time being in a plane. That was my first time. That was my first.
So how was the experience though?
Honestly speaking, when the planes like took off, I didn't enjoy it at all. It looks like
there's some feeling in your stomach.
I am going back. I don't know. And then I am very scared of heights. So it wasn't easy for me at all. But then later on,
so Nanekia says hello. Hi Nanekia, welcome. If you're joining us, we're talking to ADOM. She's an international student telling us about her life in the UK. She came from Ghana. But if you ask me, she's doing so well because that force in her, this girl, watch out for her.
Like she said, watch out for me.
And she does makeup on the side. She didn't even finish her course, but as you can see, she's doing really well doing mine. So, yeah. If you have any questions for her, please ask away. She's taught us how you can apply, how to go through the process. And one of the things that I actually picked up was be financially stable. Like, make sure you're ready because it involves a lot of money here and there, you know.
It really does involve money. It really. Unlike with America, you just pay your some other things. And
Oh, is it?
Yeah, but with UK, you need to go for a TB test and all of that. Trust me.
But America too. Do they? What's the thing? Do they give you the opportunity to work?
Yeah, I think America, you get an opportunity to work as an international, international student.
Okay. After you finish.
After you finish, I think they have something called, is it OTP or some OPT, something like that. It's just for 6 months.
Okay.
So yes, but then with the UK, as this current one is for 2 good years. So it's a good time or a nice time if you really want to study in the UK, like I was saying.
That's good information that she's giving out.
And I think studying in other countries helps a lot. You end up learning so much. Oh no, I didn't share this funny thing. I think I learned that when you're going to the UK embassy, they are going to ask you questions of so why study in the UK? Then you talk, who is sponsoring you? And you talk, oh, shout out to Benjamin again. I think he was like, I was helping out with everything. So I go like, why do you want to study in the UK? I want to study in the UK because the UK certificate is recognized in every part of the world. Why do I just recited everything? So the day for my interview, I was all ready. I went there, I was like shaking, God, please take me through this. I got in there, they took my biometric and everything. The man said, you know what? There's no interview. And I was like,
really?
Why?
I've wasted all this.
I was like, because of the COVID-19, there's no interview. The man was like, hey, Grace, no, worry, Baba. And I was like, yeah, right.
Okay, Benjamin Kusi says, great artistry. Anne is already glad. Yes, you see? Thank you.
So I was so much in the could you close your eyes for me? Okay, I think I really don't know if my it's actually finished, but then I wanted to lay it down a bit, but it looks like I just need to get one. So I'll certainly get one. It needs to be like really straight.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, it's fine though. I think it's just finished.
It's finished.
Yeah. I certainly will try and get any one, and then my next the next one we're going to do will be like the dramatic one, the one that
the big lashes,
passes, you know.
Yes. Like, drama queen.
Exactly. Here we come. So the man was like, Grace, no, why are you Papa? And I was like,
I have prepared.
You know what I was coming to do today.
You know? But it's good. It's always good to prepare yourself ahead because you never know, you know? It could have gone the other way if you haven't prepared. So it's always good to be prepared. Yeah.
I was like, oh goodness, I had learned the whole thing. I mean, I was so ready for you all. Yeah. And I was like, Grace, no, worry, Baba. I was like, that winning baby. So that was it, and maybe I got my visa. I was like, I mean, it was a very interesting day. I screamed, but no hotel. Moving pick. That's where the TLS is. I screamed there, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm going to UK. And I called my mom. You know how Ghanaian mothers can be so dramatic. Like,
yeah, so.
I was like, it's been good. It's been good. Okay, so let me just say we are basically almost done. We are done through, and yes, had it not been, the press cover just popped up. Had it not been for the fact we would have put it on a lash, but then fortunately for Auntie Anne, she saved me the work.
I've got some classic lashes on.
Yes, beautiful one of that. Yeah.
I need to refill them, but it's just
it's so nice.
Thank you. A friend of mine, shout out to you, Jama. She does them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's so nice. That's so beautiful. So after you are done, you have to make sure everything is like sorted. There's no other place that is left without any other place. So you should just look through that something. You need to look through back and see that yes, I've done a good job. It's here blended. Could you see this? Can you see that?
Okay.
Yeah.
I think all this time is what I don't have really. You know, to sit down and make sure that, you know,
Everything
is, yeah. Because you know, the last time you saw me with that makeup, it was just a matter of
It was so beautiful. Trust me, it was
just
so
dab it
beautiful.
on and go.
And this is something when I'm done with my makeup, I do. I want my eyebrows to be like a natural sort of.
I love that too.
So I just
brush
it out, so you wouldn't even.
You
see
know what? My
I'm
brows. I love the way you've made my brows look because my brows already is a bit thick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was thicker than this.
Really?
It was thicker than this, but there was a point where I actually, well, I didn't do it. I think I'm not even gonna say it because it was terrible, but it was thin. Whoever did it made it too thin.
Mm-hmm.
I've never liked that kind of thin. I know there was a time it was in fashion, but I've never liked it because my eyebrows are always quite thick. And since then, it's like it's been a struggle trying to grow it back.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I have a very thick one. Immediately I take it off in less about 2 weeks.
It grows back.
It will just come. I'm even tired. I'm even tired trimming it all back and forth. So this is the fun. Usually you can put the pressed powder on it. Yeah. But what I also do is that I just use it to brush it through. So in case there's any excess or something that wasn't supposed to, it's goes.
Cleanse it off.
Yeah.
I'm really loving how this natural look is. I know. I was really hoping I could go out. Somebody please call. You know what I mean? Tell them we need to go out. No, there's nowhere to go, but hey, let's step out, dress up and step out.
I think I have this.
Which one is it? Is it the...
Yeah, I was telling you
liner.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, the liner. I just remembered I have.
Okay.
Because I was so thinking about it.
And she's so well prepared. She's got everything together. So, guys, if you just want to step out for, you know who to call. If you're in the Brunel Slough area, you guys know me. I like to promote a lot. So
she really does.
Anything to just, and I'm just loving the way my hair. I didn't plan to do anything, but I'm loving the way the whole look is.
I was just going to say your hair looks so fly.
Thank you. This is not how I wanted to style it, but I think I'll leave it like that.
It looks so.
Because I'm loving the way everything looks.
Though it's not as better, I think it's
okay.
It's okay.
Oh yeah, I think my eyes have popped out now.
It wasn't. I think it was almost finished. This other one was almost finished.
I see.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, this is like a normal sort of. You have so many things you could do to make it big, but then this like a normal.
You're not doing it too over the top.
And then we have the spray you use for your face so that your makeup can hold. What people do is that before you even put your foundation on, you just put it on your foam and then you just so that your foundation will get stuck on your face. So that's what people do. Okay. So yes. But then sometimes you can wait when you're done, you just put it on your ear. Okay. So that is what I'm about to do right now. Before that, let me just take this. Okay. So you gotta close your eyes. So I just do this, and then I don't spray too. Pray. Please close your eyes for me. That's okay.
Hello, guys. So, this is the final look. Let's get closer so that you can see it well. Check me out, check me out. How do I look? Yes. So, thank you so much, Grace.
Thank you.
It's been lovely.
It's been so amazing. I take them all.
It's been lovely getting to know you. And thank you guys for watching. So now you've heard from ADOM about her life from Ghana, how she applied, how she got here, how she's finding it. It's not so bad after all. I mean, as she said, you have to put God first in everything you do. A special shout out to her mom and dad. You've done a great job. This girl here, she is a fighter. So shout out to you. God bless you both. Well done for, bringing her up in the ways of the Lord, because it has brought her this far. And also a shout out to my mom and dad as well. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Oh yes, tonight, my platform Marriage Bliss, we are holding a meeting. It's for married people as well as singles. But tonight, we're just doing it ladies only. So whether you're married or not, ladies only tonight. We're meeting to celebrate ourselves at 8 p.m. If you want to be part of it, just send me a message. I'll send you the link to come on. And a shout out to all my Marriage Bliss women out there. The Lord bless you all for coming on to watch. Friends of ADOM. Do you want to say something to
Yes, so a very big thank you to Benjamin, Kusi, and to me. I think you even started joining before we came.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
And you stayed through. Well
yes,
done.
and you stayed through, and then your comments and everything. I so appreciate. Thank you. God bless you. I always appreciate you. And yes, to everybody that watch. I think you'll be seeing more of this as she has my muse, so you'll be seeing more. Sometimes you can even go outside of the house and everything,
and do something.
You'll be seeing much of this, and so thank you all for watching. And like I said, you can get through to me on Instagram. Akaris, KHARRYSSE, Karis, KHARRYSSE, and I'm ever ready to assist you in terms of wanting to study abroad, not only UK, any part of the world. And also, if you are within this or any part of the world and you want me to come in there, make you up, I'll be more than that. With a less fee, I'm not going to take anything, man. Don't worry, just something little. I told him. So thank you all for watching and all of that. I appreciate it a lot. And before you go, please help me say thank you to Auntie Anne. She's been so much of a darling, ready to listen, talk to you. If you call her in the middle of the night, she say, "Oh, dog, mommy, throw back." That means she's definitely going to call you. Thank you so much. I appreciate every effort and everything that she does to me. She's made my life in the UK so nice. Like, she's like a big sister, a mother, and auntie. She poses as everything. And then thank you for the invite. Today I didn't even know what to do, but then you just gave me something to do.
You've delivered.
I appreciate for her encouraging words. Like I said, she's almost like everything. Now I call my dad and my dad will be like, "Oh, friend, Auntie Anne, nobody for work." Like, she's been so nice. So help me say thank you to her and all of that.
Thank God. And that's what we are here for anyway. So guys, we'll come back again another time. So take care, and remember, you can do all things through Christ who gives you the strength. Bye.
Bye, everyone.